Tired legs got the better of the sky blue and white 7 days ago as AFC Rushden Diamonds broke home hearts in the closing minutes. When the Coventry Sphinx wanted to rest their weary limbs, they find themselves out of luck with another tall task ahead of them in the form of former United Counties League rivals Wellingborough Town. The Doughboys have risen to the occasion in their new division with back-to-back promotions still a very real possibility. Late midweek victory at playoff challengers Worcester City would have done nothing to dampen the spirits here at the Dog and Duck ground. However, a slip on home turf would lead to arguably Sphinx's biggest scalp of the season. The story of this pitching in Northern Premier League Midlands tie is about to unfold with commentary from Liam Cook, coverage sponsored as always by Cahill Contractors. Coventry Sphinx have a more stacked deck of cards to play this afternoon with the return of Alex Locke, Luke Shearer and Riley Nicholson to the matchday squad. All will have to wait for their moment, however, from the bench. The glaring omission from the starting 11 is that of goalkeeper Charlie Woods. Sphinx's ace in the goal takes a well-deserved week off, with Kettering keeper Jason Alexander filling in. The final change from the Diamonds' defeat sees the return of Jordan Hayward at right wing-back, recalled straight away following a hamstring strain. Wellingborough make 3 switches from the Worcester win. Super sub Will Jones earns a start at the capping of the midweek win at Worcester with the final 2 goals. Forward Tom Iachafano and midfielder Brett Solkin are also drafted in, with Stainfield and Richard Knoll dropping to the bench and Draper out of the squad entirely. Former Peterborough youngster Tyler Winters has impressed since he signed on the dotted line. He makes his home debut for the Doughboys. Over to Warburton. Deflected off. Can't carry there from Jones. Wakefield goes a load up, carry to his level. Wakefield going to go for glory and hits the crossbar on the way out. Ash Bodycut, the Wellingborough number 1, headed on, racing down the right hand side to collect it. Drilled in towards that near post and stings the gloves of Alexander. It's back with Solkin. O'Connor, the captain, looking for the run of Barnell, and it's flicked on to George Barnell from Winters. Obeng to turn it home. Draper getting in the way. And Alexander bringing it to a safe stop at his near post. Winters on the run down the right. Zito beats him to the punch. Alexander goes down, and in the end a pretty comfortable clearance. Vasani beats Curtis to it. Jordan Hayward. It's Hayward just curled away from the net. Plenty of swaz on it, but it was in the opposite direction. Shorrock to the halfway line with Callum Woodward, the captain. Carey, was he dragged down there by Curtis? Yes, he was. There was a barge and a tug on Sphinx's top scorer, and Woodward trying to catch the Doughboys off guard. It's over Warburton, little nick on the way through on Jordan Hayward and barge to the ground. Sam Warburton playing like his rugby namesake, but the referee says it's nothing doing. Hayward looks bemusingly across the lines on this near side. It was certainly forceful, but fair, according to the referee, Mr. Price. Hayward, tripped on the way through by Curtis. Referee says no, Hayward's not having the rub of the green today. Curtis trying to send Jones through. Downs trying to shield it up, but he's failed in that task. And that's Warburton, past the Sphinx veteran. The cross is headed clear by Idris Vasani. And now down the right, Downs dusts himself off and plays it down for Harry Wakefield. Limited options and plenty of yellow and blue back. Vasani onto Wakefield down the right. Locked off by the Doughboys back line. Hayward takes it on. Will he try to give him go for Vasani? It's Vasani through, and Carey for the opener, saved with the legs of Bodycut. Carey couldn't have hoped for a better position, but played it straight down the line of sight of the Wellingborough number 1. Hayward waits for options to present themselves. It's to the feet of Wakefield. Wakefield crowded out with the seconds fall to Downs. It's locked into the area for Harry Wakefield. Both hands to the near post. Bodycut does the necessaries for Wellingborough. Corner to follow. Callum Woodward standing over it. Towards the far post, a punch by Bodycut. Does the trick for now, but Burke onto it. Bodycut back on his line. Dribbles it towards the bottom corner, but Bodycut down. And brings it to a safe halt. Warburton. And Draper could have fallen for the referee's whistle. There was a forceful challenge on Ijafano. Referee plays Sphinx in, and Wakefield's been played in by Kyle Carey. It's Wakefield, side netting. Here's Fasani. Sifting through a congested midfield, look for the bouncing ball to Warburton. Interception made by O'Connor, and Woodward, a challenge and a half on Tommy Ijafano. Takes it only as far as O'Connor. Doesn't do things by halves as the Sphinx captain. And Jones doesn't do things by halves either. Another goal for Will Jones. You can't call him a super sub this time, but he's certainly making a difference. 1-on-1 with Jason Alexander finally gives Wellingborough the lead. Played up from the back, sifted through for Will Jones, and when he had the goal at his mercy, he was never going to pass up the opportunity. Grantham at the moment are set to gather a point against Corn. In fact, no, there's been another goal. And Grantham have held on against Corn for the last hour, but now are behind. Corn lead by 1-0 at Grantham. And here's Hayward. Pulls it back. Jack Downs off the line. Fasani deflected through. Idris Fasani with his second goal in 3 games. And his first within the 90 minutes. Fasani kisses the hollow turf. He may as well kiss his boots. Because that wand of a right peg from Idris Fasani has given Coventry Sphinx parity at the Dog and Duck ground. Ijafano lofted ball towards the area. Zito cushion header down for Burke. Burke can't clear. Buckby makes the block, and Buckby goes down hurt after a blow from the Sphinx defender. But it's locked in towards Will Jones. And at the far post is Richard Knowles, stopped on the line by Alexander. How has Sphinx survived there? Come on, God, no boys. Back in by Buckby, counts at the back of Shorrock. Buckby again. Carey tries to swing clear. Curtis. Ijafano primed for the strike. Lunging in is Fasani and Sphinx on the counter. Hayward. Carey driving forward, surrounded by blue shirts. He's on a one-man mission here, the Sphinx top scorer. Dancing away from challenges from Warburton. Jack Downs, back heel, Wakefield. He was caught up with the trickery of the Sphinx legend, and Body Cup bringing an incredible back and forth move to an end. Lloyd Buckby. Alexander gathers well at the near post and tries to get Sphinx on the front foot. Launches it towards Kyle Carey. Downs is racing up down the right hand side. Carey's got on the end of it. Bates trying to jockey for position. Carey trying to duck and dive past the number 2. Deflected through for Jack Downs. Saved by the goalkeeper. The second's fall out to Harry Wakefield. Pulls it back. Jordan Hayward. Another great save. Fasani! It's the Idris Fasani show at the Dog and Dog ground. We remarked earlier, he only scores an added time, and he's popped up again. He points to the skies, but Coventry Sphinx will thank their saviour in added time. Coventry Sphinx return to type. They're victors again on the roads, and a huge scalp in Northamptonshire. Wellingborough throwing the kitchen sink at Coventry Sphinx late on, but with one last onslaught, Coventry Sphinx snatched the goods. And the last roll of the dice for Wellingborough Town, and it is Kianci Licorice Mullings, the Northampton Town youngster.
You're supposed to be in box. supposed to be impartial.
Launched in towards Patrick Zito. Penalty! Oh, I don't believe it! 30 seconds after Coventry Sphinx thought they'd won the game. Patrick Zito with a wayward boot. Talk about a topsy-turvy game. The loney Jason Alexander from Kettering Town has got to live up to Charlie Wood's reputation here to save the victory for Coventry Sphinx. Jones for his second consecutive brace converts, and Wellingborough saved themselves at the last possible opportunity. Two injury time goals, a game which has not offered a particularly great viewing for the vast majority, but has come to life when the 90 minutes elapsed. Will Jones, for the second time in a week, has got Wellingborough out of jail. The Licorice just able to shield it into touch. A shark trying to get on the end of that one. Throw by Licorice. Patrick Zito. It's another tangle with Richard Knoll, and it's another penalty. Patrick Zito has given away two injury time penalties. You have to feel for him. The Sphinx players absolutely distraught. Yellow card for Jordan Hayward for the reactions. The very right-hand corner of the penalty area, Sphinx will complain. But from first viewings, I think the referees got that call right. For the last 90 minutes, this game was nothing special. Tick into injury time. It's like nothing I've ever seen. And Wellingborough Town, who equalised from the penalty spot. In fact, no, it's been turned around. Wait a minute.
Wow.
The decision's actually been overturned, and Coventry Sphinx have got themselves a reprieve. It was a corner in the end. Towards that far post and headed over, and that should be it. And it is. What a game, what an ending. Sphinx thought they'd won it in injury time through Idris Hosseini. Before a 94th minute penalty from Will Jones. We all thought that Wellingborough had the chance to convert another penalty, as a Doughboys man was tricked in the area. Eventually it was overturned and given as a corner kick. Coventry Sphinx escaped with a point. But this, this is going to live long in the memory. Final score at the Dog and Dock Ground on an amazing afternoon. They're pitching in Northern Premier League Midlands. Wellingborough Town 2, Coventry Sphinx 2.